Hello everybody, it is me, Tokkuri Yashi, your palm-tree friend. How is everybody doing? Hope you are well. Welcome to Caffeine, Nash, Katze. Today we will be having a look at Tamaki and Monika Cafe, who have been given their unique equipment 1. So first, let's have a look at Tamaki. As you can see, Tamaki here does sit in the wind attribute. She also is position 825 right at the back, the furthest back character that we have got. Which means that she probably, because she does have innate hit buffs within range of her, working better with characters in the rear, physical characters in the rear, probably AoE characters as well, which maybe, I would say that the game is a little bit lacking of those characters at the moment. Let me have a little look at that later. Last time I saw it used was against the Sagittarius boss in November Clan Battle. This Sagittarius boss is not in the current clan battle that we're going to be having here in March. Maybe Cafe Tamaki will be used when we do get the Sagittarius boss back. It may depend on what attribute the boss is weak to though. If it's weak to wind, then I would imagine this Cafe Tamaki would be one of the characters that would be in one of the top teams to take on that boss. So, what does Cafe Tamaki do? Here, Union Burst is AoE physical damage. More damage the more targets it has. Restores hit points to allies. Again, 150 range, which means that she does work better with rear characters. She also raises her physical attack again by the number of targets from her attack. Her skill 2 targets highest physical attack ally, which is where her buffs can maybe help a team that is not at the back, because it then moves to that character, deploys the barrier, which raises physical attack and restores hit points over time characters underneath that barrier. But what we are interested in is the unique equipment and what it's done to her skill 1. So her unique equipment here, when you equip it, buffs physical attack and crit rate, and it's also improved her skill 1. So this is what her skill 1 looks like with her unique equipment. Not much has really changed from without it. Before the unique equipment, she dealt physical damage to all enemy targets. The higher the number of targets, the more the damage. Restored 75 TP to friendly targets within that 150 range, which again, like I said, only back characters are going to benefit from that. She restored 100 TP to self, but it goes 10 times the number of targets, so that could be increased. What she has had added with unique equipment is 6 and 7 at the bottom here, which is physical attack for friendly targets within 150 range, which will be increased by the number of targets. So it is quite a minor buff that Tamaki has been given here with her unique equipment, but is it going to be making her useful? Well, she's on the wind attribute, so rear wind characters at the moment that might benefit from this as AoE characters, but they're not really used that much, not for DPS, not in Clan Battle, not in Deep Quest. 6-star Shiori, she's not really AoE, but she has got double instance attack, so she might be helped with this Tamaki. Although there might be other characters that do that role to helping Shiori better than this Tamaki. Her buff doesn't really reach Orisa even. So if Orisa got a good upgrade in the future, she wouldn't be the most optimal character to support Orisa either. So I've always felt that she doesn't really have that much of a place in the game at the moment. It kind of bears out with her usage. Like I said, I've only ever seen her used against the Sagittarius boss. There may be other places where she would fit in, but I'll have to see. Maybe one day a new character will be released that she really does help. We need a new wind, rear, physical AoE DPS character. Then Tamaki will help. She does do okay damage herself though, but I wouldn't call her an outright full DPS. So we'll see if she appears in Clan Battle. Now we'll take a look at Monika. Okay, so let's move on to Monika. As you can see, she is also on the Wind attribute team. She sits at position 463, which is in the middle, but hasn't really seen any use recently. So, what she was used for though in the past, she was very good at, which was some single target physical damage with physical defense down and an insane attack buff to the team. Her union burst did single target physical damage and lowered the enemy's physical defense. Her skill 2, this is the one that has got the absolutely insane physical attack buff, 45,000 physical attack to all friendly targets for 24 seconds, but came with a condition: if the character was hit 3 times, then the buff would disappear. She also raised the physical defense of allies on this skill 2 and gave herself some TP. With this skill though, it could be reapplied, it's not a one-time thing, so the loop pattern's not terrible, it's not the greatest though, so this skill 2 could be reapplied, this attack buff. So what she's really good at is a lot of damage really quickly, or helping the team do a lot of damage really quickly. That is where her unique equipment has come in. So she gets this unique equipment 1, it buffs her hit points, physical and magical defense, but it also buffs her skill 1. So this is her skill 1 before the unique equipment. Dealt physical damage to the nearest enemy target there, not the biggest number, and reduced physical defense 197. With the unique equipment, the damage has gone up there. There's a little bit more physical damage, again nothing crazy. Reduces physical defense by 197, but what she has been given is a one-time only Ichido extra physical defense down to the opponent, which is at 363 there for 30 seconds. This is a decent number for extra physical defense down at the beginning of a battle. Often you notice with teams that ramp up, the first time they're union based, maybe the second time they're union based, they don't really do a huge amount of damage. It needs to ramp up. This is when you'll be getting the physical defense down added onto the characters. Then things start to kick off. Monika can help get damage done quickly. However though, this 365 isn't the biggest number. If we compare it say to Makoto, she has 423 physical defense down on her union based. Worker Aoi has got 680 physical defense down on a field radius on her union based. But if you add this one time physical defense down to the physical defense damage you already had, that comes to 560 physical defense down, which is not a bad number at all to be applied pretty damn quickly to an enemy at the start of a fight. So Monika will probably be good for overtime in clan battle, getting damage quickly in a short period of time. So this unique equipment has improved her niche use. She's now better at doing what she was good at doing in the first place. So both characters have got quite small buffs with their unique equipment, but I would say it has made them more appealing to be used. Hopefully we will get to see them with a place probably in clan battle in the future on a win team. We'll see if that happens. Like I said, they are probably a little bit more likely to be picked now with this buff that they have got, which is making them more usable. They are both permanent characters, so hopefully you have got them. If you don't have them, you're just going to have to wait for them to appear randomly on a banner that you summon from. Hopefully they will if you don't have them. Obviously it's nice to have every character in your box. So let me know what you think of Tamaki and Monika Cafe. Thank you very much for watching. I'm Tokkuri Yashi, your palm tree friend, and I will see you all again for the video. Bye 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 bye. Hey, hey, hey.